Burger Krap. I hate it so much. So crappy. What's up, guys? Mr. B. Krap here with his bonus video and stuff. So let's get right to it. So yesterday you guys noticed I was talking about, work and also prep board. But let's talk about the 3 things I hate. First off is spec board. Now, why do I hate spec board? Well, because in comparison to Whopper board, there's a lot more stuff to do. So it tends to get more annoying to do. So I'm going to show you the setup. Okay, here's the board, and then here's the fryer. And this is me. So I'm over here, making sandwiches, making sure the food's all good. The fridge is right here, so I constantly drop food over here about the fryer. So there's this. Okay, so let's say I was in a rush right now. I have to make a sandwich. Now I need fries. Drop fries. And I come back over here and make a sandwich. No, now I need rings. Give me a sandwich now. It gets annoying. So let's break it down step by step. The board itself consists of its own prep. The prep has, and it's got lettuce, it's got tomato, it's got mayo, it's got bacon, it's got tartar sauce, it's got mozzarella cheese, it's got American cheese, it's got assorted marinara sauce bottle, it's got, little tender baggies, it's got boxes for tenders and mozzarella sticks, it's got a box for its own funnel cake sticks, it's got its own box for chicken fries, for crying out loud. It's got so many boxes. And then it's got its own little wraps. And then it even has the pouches to cut up the chicken for T-Grill and T-Crisp for the salads. So that's that, and it's its own microwave. And then the PHU itself that holds the pans with the grates, G-R-A-T-E-S, grates, holds the food. It has 16 slots. So for every food product, there's at least 2 slots for it to hold, except for tenders and original chicken. Tenders and original chicken take about 4. And then we have our own little fry machine that's called Sinbad. It dumps fries into the basket. Put the basket in the fryer, and there you go. Fryers itself has to be constantly cleaned and filtered, and freaking, you have to get the crumbs out of the fryer, so you constantly have to skim it. There we go. Skim it, and you always got to look at the buns are pressed to know which one you're putting down to cook. So that gets annoying, and then if you cook a lot of food, it tends to heat up the place. Now, on Whopper board, there's only a few things you gotta worry about. One, you gotta make sure the production person stays on his feet, getting your meat and buns done. Afterwards, the 3 things you have to worry about is maintaining your board, cleaning your board, and making sure you get the sandwiches done and quickly on time. And also making sure all your prep is timed and according to, because within a certain amount of hours, the food goes bad, and you gotta waste it. So there's a big difference between Whopper board and spec board. Now, for opening, I hate opening because whatever the closing people do, they have either hide the stuff that you need to find for, and not all of it's sometimes properly set up for you to, put together and all that other good stuff. So you gotta go look. It's basically a treasure hunt. And if sometimes it might not be clean all the way, so you gotta go clean it. You gotta make sure everything's all set up. Start cooking your breakfast food. Start doing prep, making sure the boards are kind of set up. And the second person usually comes in, which is me, who helps the opener. But sometimes when that happens, chaos can occur when you do a transition from breakfast to lunch. So now you can see why I get pissed. And then closing. I don't do closing because you have to break down the shit. You gotta clean the shit. You gotta waste the shit. There's so much shit to do, it's beyond shit. So there's just so much stuff. And that's why I don't really like to do those 3 things. Because all 3 things, spec board, opening, closing, gets annoying. What else can be troublesome? Equipment. Equipment use can be annoying. If the microwave acts up because the door is not closed properly, you gotta use a different microwave. Or you gotta make sure it's fixed. Toasters are a pain in the ass. I don't know who invented these toasters, but the toasters there suck. Sometimes buns get stuck, buns get destroyed, buns fall over because of momentum from coming out of the toaster. They just never work properly. And then even just figuring out which side it goes on gets annoying too. Steamer can sometimes go down, you know, because it keeps our buns warm after we toast them. So if you leave them too long, they get soggy and destroyed. The steamer might be too hot, so you gotta adjust the temperature of that and stuff like that. Broiler could act up too. I mean, if there's something wrong with the gas with the broiler, we can't cook the meat. If you don't push the button on the broiler, the meat could get burnt and destroyed. Meat overlaps each other and it comes out cooked. The other side might be not cooked, so actually it is. Most of the time the other side isn't cooked if it's on top of each other. So when that happens, shit. That's all destroyed too. But, and I mean, I count that as waste. It's tedious to clean the floors. You gotta constantly sweep and mop the floors. Constantly gotta change garbages. Constantly gotta clean dishes. Sometimes the front people want you to bring out the ice to the ice machine. Sometimes you gotta clean the bathroom. It just depends on what goes on. If we're busy, it's just focusing on the kitchen. If we're not busy, we have to find other jobs throughout the kitchen until we get a customer coming in for eat-in or to go. So, another thing that makes me wonder is, because I'm a Burger King that does drive-through and eat-in and to-go orders. What about Burger King that's just inside, like a mall or on a highway that just focuses on eat-in and to-go orders? I mean, bless those guys, man. That's probably crazy with those types of things, and it's constantly every day unless there's bad weather. So, makes you wonder too about that. But, so yeah, that's just generally what I think of and why I hate certain things and why I don't like things the way they go. So, it's a crappy job. But, I gotta do it because I need the money. So, and I gotta put up with it until I find another job. So there's my bonus video. Expectations of tomorrow. Hopefully everything goes smooth and well. I have people who are coming in tomorrow that I work with better than I did yesterday. Expectations are going to be busy as hell. Hopefully the morning transition to lunch is easier. And yeah, in general, I hope the day goes fast and tends to be good. Steady is what I want. Nothing like not too nuts to like it was on episode 7. Not like yesterday. Or not like over the weekend where it was just completely dead. So I just want that steady pace, just that right balance. It's rare to get that. So hopefully I'll get it soon. But until then, no live segments tomorrow. I'll try to do a video tomorrow. If not, you'll hear me Thursday with reminiscing of yesterday or of tomorrow and maybe more stuff to talk about. So Mr. B. Craftful signing out, guys. I don't know why. I gotta stop recording whenever I yawn. It just gets annoying.